Okay.
Who else followed the battery day thing?
I watched it.
Was
I,
it a
di- I
presentation?
didn't catch from beginning to end. I kind of came in midway, and to be honest, I lost a lot of interest. Uh,
Yeah, that shit was boring.
yes, it was very boring. My dad the whole time was like, "Wow." I'm just like, "Holy shit, this is so
So
bad."
wait,
The
I
only
mean,
part that was boring was the I didn't know that they were doing a shareholders meeting before the battery day. I thought it was just battery day. So that part was fucking boring.
yeah.
Yeah, I
The
stopped
battery
watching
day
at
stuff
that
was
point.
was interesting. As soon as they did the Q&A, I was done. But the battery day part was cool.
Yeah, the battery day part was good news, except they have zero swagger. That's boring as shit.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
like
got
Elon.
from it.
I'm part retarded, so I can understand Elon. But like the graphics and stuff, I'm just reading that, so it makes a lot more sense.
so they're making
Yeah.
their batteries without cobalt, um, which I guess I don't know. Did he say what they're using instead?
Silicon.
They're using
like,
nickel.
Sand. Yeah,
And it's
I
not
really
just
like
any nickel. I believe it's nickel one, which is a very high grade nickel that is like a higher like value, and that's why I was looking into Giga Metals because they're mining specifically for nickel one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I bought a couple shares of that. Even if they don't have a deal with Tesla, some company's gonna hop on that and utilize that nickel for their batteries because apparently we're gonna have a shortage soon.
Let me see real
what was,
quick.
what was the ticker for that one again, Zan?
It's
Oh, here.
Let me
Go ahead.
see.
Say whatever yours was.
Let me see. It's HNC HNCKF, I believe. Gigametals Corp. 77 cents.
Yo, cause that stock JRVMF. You remember that one?
Yeah, Jervois Mining. I still have it.
Yeah, they have copper and nickel as well. They said significant exposure to copper and nickel. So I don't know. That might be that one's like. Let me see what it is now.
Well, what was the thing that's in sand that he was saying?
silicon.
Yeah, we should probably find like the best silicon producer in the country or whatever.
Okay, we can look into that. Yeah.
Just spitting ideas.
Yeah.
I brought up Gigametals because they're supposed to be like the top 5 in the country that's supposed to be providing nickel 1.
There you go.
Jervois Mining, I don't know what nickel they do. They could be doing nickel 2 for all I know, but if they're going for nickel 1, that's pretty substantial in the automotive market.
Let's see. I've read up on their thing once. I didn't know there was all these differences. When are they gonna drop Nickel 3?
Yeah, the trilogy. We need it.
Nickel 3.
Nickel 3,
Nickel
the
3.
Return of the King.
Cobalt, okay.
You guys want to talk about how much money you lost?
Yeah, we're talking about group suicide plans
Who's talking
Hey, yo,
about?
man.
for the calls that didn't get filled.
Everybody drink the Kool-Aid on 3.
Hey, as long as I still got XTRM, I'm still green.
Facts.
So
I'm not gonna
true,
be
so
down
true.
for a while on Tesla. I mean, it would have to go like I got in 1500 pre-split for some of the shares that I got. So like unless it goes to like 200 or something.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't-
fine either way.
Yeah, I don't have options up yet, but I think that the main takeaway out of the whole battery day event, I mean, obviously they didn't announce a million mile battery, but the process that they were talking about, and I think it gets swept up in a lot of nerd shit, is the volume that it takes to make the oh, I forgot what part of the battery it is. Like there's a whole process where you have to take like the entire floor of the factory to dry out the
Yeah,
somebody help me. What is it that he was talking about? The nodes
yeah.
or
So they're saying that they have to like put a bunch of dryer agent on it, and then take it all out. So it's basically you're covering it with like talcum powder or some shit,
Yeah,
cleaning it off, and they're just
Yeah.
gonna skip that whole step.
and you have to recycle it, so it's like dry application of the
Yeah,
whatever the material is, and that's gonna make it a lot better. So if they're able to scale that up, that's actually really huge because if
Yeah,
you
so-
look
yeah.
at videos of like lithium-ion battery production, like the entire first step is this application of material, and it takes up like yards and yards of factory floor. So that's gonna be huge.
Talking
Bet.
that Terra factory, going from Giga to Terra,
Yeah.
big step. But all memes aside, we only have a few Redditors that were watching and able to connect with what Elon was saying. And although he delivered it low energy and with a lot of stuttering, I mean, I think that's just him in general.
That's the only thing I can relate to. Is the stuttering.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you listen to like any of the earnings calls, he pretty much rambles like that, like on every call.
yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely autistic. At least
Yeah, this
He's
isn't
got-
new for
He's got
Elon.
some kind of high IQ autism.
Yeah, this isn't new for Elon, and it's just like these shareholders or whatever, the institutions, they view like, oh my gosh, he's being retarded again on camera, so they're like, oh, I gotta sell everything, even
Yeah.
though he's like, even though he's making strides. I mean, it wasn't like a negative. There was no like negative announcement like, oh yeah, we're losing money or something.
I think
Yeah,
the-
he's literally saying, yeah, he's saying
all those.
we're making money, but he sounds stupid, so everybody dumps.
Yeah, I think all the
That's very
boomers
bizarre.
they're kind of content. I mean, they're like, I don't get a word what this youngin's saying, but it's gonna make me a lot of money. That's, I mean,
think it's just like the natural thing with news. Like that happened the last time I was watching the XTRM news. Like it dipped like crazy when the news dropped.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, he goes on Twitter and he's like, the news articles from his tweets are just going to be like, battery day expectations tempered, and it's all this bullshit hype. It doesn't really. At the end of the day, he's announcing good things.
Yeah.
So
Could just be the sell off to get scare the normies away, so they can buy more shares. I don't know.
Tesla is definitely not the normie stock.
I don't know. I'd be surprised.
The normies buy in, but they always sell so quickly. They're just in and out because they want to make a quick profit. I don't blame them. They don't want to make big money though.
Well, because they're going.
Yes,
Well,
livestock. But
real cattle.
I mean, from if I had to explain that what I saw to someone who didn't even watch the battery day or they didn't even know about it, really, I just sum it up as this: like it's gonna be a long hold, another year before we start seeing shit pop off. I think because all the stuff he's talking about is really, well, let's be real, it's gonna require a couple more deals. Couple of more
Also,
partnerships
acquisitions,
in the
yeah.
future, and that shit is not overnight. We're looking at least another half a year, short
You could tell
term,
by all
1
the,
year, long
all the
term.
Pictures of all the pictures of like the his new like plants and everything. Like none of them have been built either. So it's definitely like a year long.
He said it won't reach mass production till 2022.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
mass production. I mean, obviously, I think
Yeah,
think
that-
the potential is that they could have some like prototypes and everything, like in a roadster, like a low volume. You know, that's not off the table. Like it's not like we're getting nothing from Tesla until 2022. So
Yeah, they're saying full capacity. So they're
yeah,
already
full
doing it.
capacity.
Yeah, they're just doing it, kind of rolling it out in stages.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people are missing the whole point of like this isn't going to be. I saw a live stream of YouTube commentators that were talking before the show happened, and they were talking about the Osborne effect. Like, oh, he's going to announce some new crazy tech, and everybody's not going to want to buy Model 3s for a year or something, basically. And I think that that's really not applicable because the way that Tesla works is like it's battery technology. So if they have the car I mean, they're still updating all the software for all the previous Tesla models. That's rolled out to everybody. And I mean, you can upgrade your battery at any point. Like you can, what's to say you couldn't have a Model 3 from 2020 or 2021, and then 2022 when they get the new, better batteries out, buy a new battery. And all the supercharging stations are still going to get better. I mean, it's good all around. It's not like something to hold out for. It's not like a tech thing where it's just 100% better. It's retroactive too.
I mean, you can try to. I mean, the people who understand the science behind it all, of course, they're spraying their shorts right now. But for someone who's expecting just like the broad strokes and just get to the point, Elon.
Yeah,
their patience was definitely tested today. At least for me. I mean, my dad, he's like the ultimate like I fucking love science type guy. So of course he was just like in awe the entire presentation. And the Q&A, did anyone even watch the Q&A? Because
I watched like half of it and then left because people were annoying.
yeah, people were totally sucking Elon's dick. They were.
Well, not that. It was just the questions were dumb. I mean, that was
That
part of
too.
it. But
That too.
The questions were mostly just really retarded.
What's an example?
What they asked, the dude was asking about like climate controls in the Cybertruck. Like, dude, like.
Put the AC in the back of the
Yeah, he
truck.
wants the AC to like go all the way to the back of the Cyber. Like, shut up,
To
dude.
reach
Like,
his taint. That's all.
Hey, honestly, that's important though. You ever sit in the back of a hot truck? Fucking sucks.
Was that the guy that was saying like you want to appeal to the Texan market or something like that of
I
trucks?
think that was the same guy.
For
Yeah.
camping.
I don't know. Bring out Texas
I mean,
like that, might have to smack him.
In the whole broad scheme, I mean, obviously, like short term, I don't know where things are going, but long term, I mean, didn't like the Nikola company, weren't they like SEC investigated? Didn't that president like step down
Yeah.
with GM or something? Aren't they like having issues over there?
Just a Wolf of Wall Street moment. No big
Yeah, they can't decide if you quit over fraud or if you wreck somebody.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I think
Welcome to
GM and
2020.
Maybe all the above.
Yeah, probably both.
Fraud,
Yeah,
rape.
I don't see GM putting out like anything even remotely comparable to a Model 3 in the next like even fucking 8 years. There's no way.
So no one has any investments in any other car companies. Everyone's just investing in Tesla.
I got
Probably
Neo.
Justin-
Oh yeah,
Volkswagen.
Neo. Let's talk about Neo.
Yeah,
Who's holding Neo?
me.
Alright. Yeah.
No clue what that is.
Down 2%.
Neo is like the Chine Tesla.
Yeah.
And apparently, until they released that preview of that car at the conference earlier, where the car's going like 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, Neo has a car that goes from 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, and that was
Can't
a
wait for
second
Trump to
faster
ban that car.
than Tesla before. Wait, what'd you say?
Can't wait for Trump to ban that car because it's made in China.
Yeah, it might come to that. They got bugged stereos picking up on our conversations.
Yeah. You're worried about the wrong election interference, Trump. Worry about fucking Facebook.
Yeah.
So XTRM, the houses are looking fucking fire.
Dude, the houses are sick.
Kitchen, I saw. Looks...
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
What is your guys' view on the election? I'm not really that worried about it.
I think Trump's gonna win. It depends what the Dems are gonna do. Like, they'll probably
Yeah,
get their lawyers involved. Be like, ooh.
I think that the whole Supreme Court justice thing is good because it kind of takes a lot of the focus off of things that are more negative, and it like brings the conversation back to like 2008 with like abortion and everything, like shit that nobody really, it's not important, even though a lot of people really care about it.
It's
And, I
definitely
think
a
it's-
moral issue.
Yeah, it's definitely a moral
Well,
issue, but I think it
there's-
splits along party lines, like basically, like
Well, Roe v. Wade's just another example of the Democrats being lying scum.
Yep.
That shit was just a lie.
Yeah, that bitch.
It was
That
fake.
yeah, is totally a plant, just so they could push some baby killing measures.
Just
Yeah,
so
like,
they
I'm
could
not-
sacrifice kids to Moloch.
Someone
don't
shared
not-
like an article, like them freezing the like fetal bodies or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Alex Jones is right, dude.
At least RGB won't be eating any more babies in hell.
Yeah, the babies will be eating her finally. Revenge of the Baby.
Yeah, the
best
demon
piece of
babies.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Baby.
Yeah, I think I'll be more conservative with stuff as the closer it gets to November, if it doesn't seem to be like 100% one way or the other. But I mean, for right now, the lead is tightening with Biden. I think that it's leaning more
Well,
towards Trump.
some of the guys who are like the analysts in the GC, Condor and Carter, they're like the master analysts, and their opinion is that come election season, and this happens every election cycle, the market just is corrected to hell after the election, I think. So it's like every 4 years there's a correction in the market, and I like to think that we have our bets in a lot of stock that won't be affected. For example, XTRM, I asked about that, and we're approaching a big, if not already, a real estate boom where, you know, XTRM won't be affected. So that's something worth holding on to. But everything else can't be said. It's very possible it could be, you know, affected negatively. Positively, we'll have to see. But real estate, that's not going anywhere. That's still going to be holding on because,
Neither
you know,
is
white
Facebook
flight.
and any of those companies.
Well,
Mega
wasn't
corporations.
there for 2016? Wasn't there a rally after Trump got in though?
Yeah,
Didn't like the
there's
stock
that
market like
issue.
jump like right after he got in?
Not like right. It probably took like a couple weeks to a month,
Couple
but yeah,
months. I do remember there being some kind of huge rally.
yeah, definitely after he got inaugurated.
Yeah, so at least by January, but yeah, it's possible that yeah, I don't know.
One of my boomers told me if Joe Biden wins, it's gonna be a dump of a lifetime.
Yep.
I agree. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's the
People are
point that I
just,
made to my parents.
get
You know, they try to justify Biden. In some cases, they know Trump is the obvious winner, but I tell them he doesn't know anything about the market. He's not going to be able to be, you know, as he just won't be a proper replacement if Biden wins, and that's a very low possibility. The nigga's not even confident in himself.
The nigga's literally
Well,
doing a
he's
face-to-face interview, and he's got a fucking
reading off a teleprompter.
right
He
there.
Can't even read it.
needs the teleprompter. He
Yeah.
still can't read it.
Like I'm
Like,
pretty
how-
certain, like, no matter everybody's political leanings, if you're in the finance like
You're racist.
circles, you're voting Trump. I mean, like, whether or not you even like the guy, it's just for the
But
the wallet,
wasn't
you know?
that percentage
And
of
I've
like
talked to a lot of
Jews
boomers that
Jews were
basically
like
have that.
favoring Biden or something?
What'd you
They-
say,
they always
Katie?
do.
I basically, when I talk to my boomers, I'm in the bands with them. Shit, that's basically how a lot of them feel about it. Is
Gotta
I
vote
vote
wallet.
for Trump because the money
Gotta vote for your wallet.
Yeah. That's like
And
the
like
big-
usually, he's like, I'm
Yeah.
retired, I'm trading now, and
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
like everything Trump says, but I mean the market's good, and I know if Biden
Yeah.
gets in. Like I've heard
I mean-
multiple boomers like tell me that.
As far as like signs of things that are more like, I don't. I after 2016, I mean, there's been a lot of coping around the polling and all that stuff. I mean, I watched it in the lead up, and it was absurd. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys watched all that shit.
I
It was
remember the
it was
day before it was they were like Hillary has a 97% chance
Yeah.
of winning.
90. I mean, the night of, they were talking 99% chance type shit.
I
And
mean,
in
Bro,
all the
Trump
swing
thought he
states,
was
compilation videos.
yeah, everybody's watched those. But I think that some major factors that aren't very well talked about are way more critical, like enthusiasm. I mean, this dude is filling
Marina
airplane
still.
hangars during the middle of a pandemic. That's one.
People were so discouraged too after the rally earlier this year, like a couple months
Mhm.
ago when they
Yeah,
brought
that
him back a little more early. That people were thinking, man, maybe Trump's lost it. Maybe people aren't really gonna come out. But
Yeah.
that was really early.
Yeah, so we got airplane hangars being filled up during the middle of a pandemic. We got 5 million. I mean, I don't know if you guys are familiar with firearms at all. There are as of recently, there were 5 million new gun purchases that are for first-time buyers in the
The
United
only
States.
liberals that are getting guns
Bro,
they're getting
There's
illegal
a
guns.
shortage of ammo right now.
Yeah, and ammo is just out the window. I mean, the amount of firearms that are being bought this is unprecedented in American history. So I wouldn't imagine a lot of those people are going to vote for a dude who thinks that the only thing that should be legal are double-barrel shotguns. I mean, this
So
guy's gone on
true.
record. He voted for the assault weapons ban in '94. I
Exactly.
mean, or whenever that was.
Yeah,
That's not going to happen.
I was
not gonna
saying
fly.
this. Yeah, I was just thinking like the only people who, if you buy a gun, you're either becoming a conservative or you bought it illegally in a city. Like there's no.
Yeah, you're either a gangbanger or you're voting for Trump. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
In which
No-
case,
no
all
liberal.
those gangbangers that got guns, they're not going through the background check. So these are 5 million legal gun owners.
Exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, so that's another thing. Personally, from my experience, like just even I'm in a swing state. I swear, I have not seen a single Joe Biden sticker, bumper, like anything. Major swing state, not seen a single one, and it's been an entire year. I literally have not seen a single one.
I see the
I've seen
Biden
Trump
signs but
everywhere. I've seen Trump everywhere.
Trump is crazy. I see
Nobody's
a lot of
excited to vote
Yeah.
for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't inspire fucking signs and stickers on your car like Bernie
Yeah,
did.
exactly. Exactly. I've seen Bernie stickers plenty of times. Biden, not
Yeah,
so
you
much. And
still
I think the
do.
enthusiasm gap is palpable. I think people know
I
that.
call malarkey.
You call him
They'll
malarkey?
never have another Obama at this point. That's what it comes down to. The
Yeah.
the excitement and the hype around
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
They'll never be able to match it.
The amount of Democrats that turned out in the primary is also a major factor. I mean, it was pathetic. The primary turnout. They had, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if anybody else knows this. I believe that in the state of Texas, the Republican primary, they had more people turn out to vote for Trump than they did in the entire Democratic primary.
Yes, sir.
I believe
And
so.
was that before COVID or during it?
That's before COVID.
Wow.
But that's
That's
kind of
absolutely
crazy
correct. That's true.
because yeah, I thought so, and that's huge because the Republican primary, it was a de facto. I don't think he was running against anybody. Like literally nobody had to vote in that at all. That was just because they felt like they wanted to vote for Trump. So that's actually huge.
It's gonna happen
Well, yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's gonna happen again.
But with
People
all
are
this being
cooking.
said, we have to realize we have multiple states right now that are pushing back the dates on which
Yeah, the
votes can be
mail-in
counted.
shit.
Yeah, they're talking
Right.
about mail-in like up to a week later. Like that's some horseshit.
As long as they're saying, as long as it's postmarked November 2nd, that it can be counted 2 weeks after the election. That's Michigan, and then there's somewhere else that just did it for like a week after the election.
Pennsylvania.
Well, I mean, those Rust Belt
Pennsylvania.
states, like, I mean, as
Yeah,
much as
Pennsylvania, another swing state.
Yeah. A lot of those
So
Rust
it's like-
Belt states were won by lower margins, like less than 500 million or 500,000 votes. So it is entirely possible there's just massive mail-in voter fraud, and they give it for them. But
Yeah, they could very well. They're setting the stage now for a contested week or a contested 2 weeks after the election.
yeah,
And in
absolutely.
that, there's going to be serious unrest.
Not even counting.
What do y'all
not
think?
even
They
counting
should
the market or
at,
the
at
void
this point,
ballots.
if they actually cared, they should just delay the election until the COVID restrictions lift, so that
Yeah,
everybody
they
can
don't
vote in
care,
person.
though.
But they're not going to do that because
They
it's
don't
seen as
care.
like it's stupid. So they have the massive mail-in voter fraud.
Well, it's genius on the liberal
Oh yeah, yeah.
side. They play everything except the rioting is they've played to like to a T.
Never
That's
let a
the-
pandemic go to
And
waste.
the
Here's the
pandemic.
thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's
I
the
don't.
thing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so no, I didn't have anything to say. You go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, here in California, they don't even ID check you when you vote.
Mm.
You just fucking
Yeah.
walk in and say the name.
So you could vote like
anyone-
3
so they
times?
start- Well, they can have other people fill in for dead people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Like
true.
so they're still on the ballot, and then they'll vote for them.
Nice.
Hopefully it's just a Trump landslide by enough.
Yeah, if it's anything other than a Trump landslide, be prepared for hell in November.
Hey, speaking of COVID, has anyone seen that video of like multiple different news channels from like different states all saying we have
the same number?
Yeah, 33. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
Well, 33 is the New World Order number.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't there a thing where you?
Whoa. They said what about COVID?
They all. It was like back when COVID was still like starting, and they are all saying the exact. They have the same exact.
The same number, doesn't matter what state.
You
Yeah,
can
Chris
Think
Cuomo
of cases.
Yes.
I think you can literally search any number of COVID cases, and there's like articles for it or something. There was something that I saw. On
Oh
Twitter.
yeah, I remember that. It's you could Google cases and then any number between like 1,000 and then say cases and it would have an article about it.
Like 3-digit number.
Yeah, any 3-digit number. Yeah.
All right. 495.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bunch. That's
Yeah.
really weird.
Bruh.
Yeah.
They're
it
all
was
exactly 495.
Well, it's so funny because now what they do is they'll say new cases, and then you'll see like the death. It'll be like one death. It's like, oh.
Yeah,
No
it's all about the
deaths.
death rate. It's not about cases. 8 billion people could be infected and one could die, and it still doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like they try to
Exactly.
conflate cases and people infected with deaths, and it's been proven time and time again that the death rate has been like completely.
Yeah, we're
blown out of the water.
still in the hysteria while China is back to business as usual. None of those.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
I try to tell people, at least my family, like it's just like the placebo. You're fed like the information, you believe it wholeheartedly, and before you know it, your
Propaganda.
brain and your body start to act in accordance with it. That's why one of the biggest
It's a literal spell. Like, it really is
yes,
Kabbalah,
exactly.
man.
And some people, they're like, well, but how did this person die? And they were in contact with this person and they died. It must be real. And it's like, yeah, that happens. That can happen. It could literally be anything but what
Guess
you think
what?
it is.
Coronavirus isn't a fucking new thing. Like, the flu is a coronavirus. Like, hello.
Exactly.
Like, it's literally just bad ammonia. It's like a
Yeah,
worse
where's my,
ammonia.
what did Stefan Molyneux say? Didn't he say, "Where's my diarrhea check"? More people die.
Yeah,
from
that
diarrhea.
was Bill Mitchell. Bill
Bill
Mitchell.
R.I.P.
Bill Mitchell. Oh yeah. Fuck. R.I.P. The homie.
Lost his account.
Yeah,
But yeah,
lost
no,
his-
I remember,
he
like,
got
Mark.
suspended. One of the friends.
Yeah, one of the
Alright.
Cozy
finance.
friend. Cozy
finance-
friend Bill Mitchell.
He should post like, help me find my friends.
Yeah.
That would have
Should
been
come
so
back.
funny.
I'd
Come back
juice
to
that.
I
finance.
think
Twitter.
he has a new Twitter. I haven't seen many.
I
good
don't
tweets
know.
from it, though.
But I do remember like deep in like COVID, like March, when like everything was a fucking ghost town, and like I met up with my dad to like get something from the car, and we were both wearing gloves and a mask, and it was like
Yeah.
it was just the stupidest shit.
I remember I was working at a restaurant / bar, and I think it was St. Patrick's Day, and then like he had to close that day. I was gonna quit anyways, but he was gonna close that. He had to close that day because he was getting like death threats from people who were like liberals that lived in the town. They were like, "You can't do this. You're killing grandma." Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. I
As
was
they
working at a
allowed millions of
restaurant.
immigrants to come in and rape their future kids.
I was working at a restaurant, and then they closed. And I got fired, or I got laid off. So basically, I've actually made more money from Gibbs and being unemployed than I was when I worked there.
Oh yeah, no. I wish I still haven't. If my dad didn't give me work, I would have filed for unemployment, but couldn't do it. I still make bank though. I make.
Yeah, no, the Gibbs have been fantastic. I made so much, and I think everybody else has too. I would
I
imagine.
probably would have been able to buy a car with the Gibbs.
I still never got my fucking stimulus. I think it's
Yeah, I
such
never got
bullshit.
1,200. Never got unemployment.
Uh,
Just been chilling.
On the McDonald's dollar menu budget.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
The Travis Scott burger.
Whoa, it's more than $5.
Yeah.
It's
Hey.
a little pricey for you guys.
Ah,
you know?
jeez.
Oh,
Travis Scott sent me. Shits in the
Yeah,
floor.
Cactus Jack sent me,
Oh,
but I
shit,
can't afford
fucked
it.
Cactus Jack sent
it's
me,
on
but I'm
Cactus Jack.
broke.
He said I'm good for it.
Yeah. Don't worry, Travis Scott said I'm good for the meal. Hook me up.
Yo,
Ginger
what
now,
the
you
hell
like in
is
your fish
that?
tank, bro?
Yeah.
I'm in my whip, bro.
What are you whipping?
2017 Ford Focus hatchback.
There you go.
Nice.
My 2019 Ford Escape's in the shop right now.
Nice.
Hot as my
My
05.
my 02 Land Rover has misfiring cylinders, so I gotta get that worked out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got so lucky, dude. The car, I got like a almost brand new fucking Ford Escape with 4,000 miles on it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have to pay much either for that bad J. Oh. Yeah, I had a Volvo. I'm like, this thing needs to go. No more.
Yeah, I just hate repairing cars, man. Like mechanics are so Jewish. That's why I like
Yeah.
Tesla, because it's literally you charge the fucking battery. I want to get one.
Well, yeah,
That's
I had to
it.
pay for I paid for like the 7-year warranty or like 100,000-mile warranty. So like the only thing I
Yeah.
paid was like
XRM
rotating
kicks off. We're
wheels.
getting Cybertrucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody locked in on the pre-orders for your Cybertruck.
I'm locked in.
Cool. Me too.
If XTRM pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go in debt for the Cybertruck. I'm like, fuck, dude, kick in XTRM, quick.
So is the move with XTRM to just buy the stock then?
Keep buying.
Buy as many shares as you can.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put more money in my account tomorrow. So
I'll
I
have
can buy
to
more
take a look at that.
We just
I
have
get-
info that it's definitely gonna pop off beyond $1 at some point. It has the potential. I can't say specifically why. We'll have to talk about it in the GC sometime, but
it
something big's
classified?
gonna happen in a few months. They're already
You can
gonna
get
announce
people.
their financials this week, aren't they?
That's what they're thinking this week. Yeah.
Week's almost over, bro.
It's Tuesday,
For-
bro.
For
3 more
Weeble,
days.
They might wait till
Yeah.
Friday. Who knows? But I just know
I
they've
don't
been
know,
pumping
maybe do
hard
it.
today, and
28th is Monday, so if they drop it on Monday, I don't know.
That would make the
How-
most sense.
How,
I don't know why-
How long does it take to
Bombshells
does it
tend
take
to
to
land
deposit money to
Thursday and
Weeble?
Friday.
Maybe
3
instant.
days.
Like 5 days.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, initial
You have to get
deposit.
approved first, and then you can deposit quicker.
Yeah.
I still haven't put any money in my Weeble yet. Saving up so I can actually do something with my money. I put in.
yeah, I need to lie better on Weebles so I can get the options trading going.
Yeah,
I need to lie better on
I
Slack.
said, yeah, I lied on it, and I got level 5 instantly.
What the fuck? What'd you say, dude?
I said I made like I was retired, and I made 100K, and I have a lot of experience, and I got approved instantly.
God damn. Oh, man.
Yeah, literally just reapply.
Wait, my question is,
Yeah.
wait, aren't they gonna hit you with like, I don't know, like a some taxes or something like that, or like a
I don't know. I
sheet?
gotta ask Mr. Racist. What's the deal with that?
Mr. Racist is not in the building.
I think
Oh, yeah,
Carter's
he's not in
the
the
one you
building
should
right now.
ask. He's the one that turned a lot of people onto Weeble. We used his referral link.
Yeah.
Mhm. Maybe I should have used his referral link. I could still make a new account, I guess. How much does it give him for kickback?
I think it's like $50. I don't know how much it is, honestly. Maybe it's
I'm gonna
like
make a new
2
account.
stocks or something, a stock. I don't know.
Yeah, he gets 2 stocks, you get 2 stocks, and it
cool.
varies
Yeah, I'll
on
do
the
that.
the value. Really, you could walk away with a shitty
Get
one
random.
or 2 decent ones. Who knows?
Yeah, the stock I got for joining was like $3. So whatever. Who has the referral code? I need to remember that.
Carter.
Carter.
He's in the
Carter,
GC.
Okay, I'll remember that.
So Weeble is telling me that I'm not able to buy XTRM on there. Is it because I didn't lie good enough, or some other reason?
I think it's just
You
not.
probably didn't lie good enough.
I don't think it
No.
lets you, does it?
No, they don't do
I think it's
Yep.
because they're on the pink sheets. You can't buy it.
Weeble is like the ideal, like legit stocks, like blue chip stocks, like options trading go
I
to.
use TD TD Ameritrade to buy my penny stocks.
That's XTRM. Yeah, I think I have options on TD. I don't know what level.
Yeah, I have options, but I don't know what the fuck. I have not fucked with it. I don't know what I'm doing yet with options.
So the question is,
I'm
should
like
I
LeBron James
open
with that.
another brokerage with like Schwab or TD Ameritrade just so I can buy XTRM? Or like, am I starting with such a small amount of money that I should just like look at other stuff and just not worry about it?
I mean, it is one penny.
I use
just do it, bro.
I use
I literally have, like,
Fidelity.
$30 next to it.
Apparently Schwab kind of Jews you. I don't know.
Schwab is kind of, I don't know.
Schwab isn't the best. TD is better, not gonna lie, but
TD's weird. TD's nice, but you have to have two apps. You have to have the Ameritrade app, then the
Thinkorswim.
Thinkorswim is the one I use to check my.
I like the trading. The layouts are like pretty dope.
Yeah.
How they have the preset layouts.
Yeah, it's
Schwab
pretty good.
kind of blows it on that, but
I mean, I only use my phone, so if you like to use a computer, it might be different. I don't fucking know.
yeah, no, that's why I use Schwab is just because I know my dad uses. Or I've seen him use his computer or like the desktop version.
Yeah.
That's what he's used for the longest time. So I was like, I'll give that a try, but it's pretty old.
I use Fidelity because I'm hooked up with the joint account, so it's got its perks.
Yeah, I saw the that Schwab didn't have that had only one headquarters in my entire state, so I decided against it. Let's go to TD.
Does anyone have a card like dedicated to their what is it firm?
My dad does that for his company, but I don't have it for my stock portfolio.
You like a Schwab card?
Yeah.
No.
I thought about getting one for Fidelity, but
could
I'm
do
just
it.
like, that's gonna cut into me trying to grow the money, try to
You're
save.
gonna have to have money in the money market or whatever the cash part of your.
Yeah,
but
like
you don't
available
invest it.
funds.
Yeah.
You can't just have it invested and be like, yo, I'm trying to buy this McDouble. Can I take
Yeah,
this?"
this
You
McDouble.
sell
I
some,
sold
yeah, you sell some
XTRM.
Let me just use my shares of XTRM to buy this McDouble.
Bro, I just sold
sell
500.
one,
It's
dude.
okay.
You sell one
Yeah.
share. CRM.
$1.
$1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, it's really all about how many Cactus Jack meals you can get, not dollars. That's the new fiat.
Yeah, I still haven't tried that.
You might have to
Yeah,
go
I'm not
tonight.
gonna try it. It's just a like a McDouble, right, with bacon.
It's not even. It's a quarter pounder.
I thought it was
It's
a
a quarter
Big
pound
Mac.
with bacon,
I thought it was
yeah.
Big Mac.
No, it's not a
It's
Big Mac.
QP.
Bro.
Yeah, with cheese.
Quarter pounder with bacon, medium fries, and a Sprite, dude. Like, you've had it before.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Don't worry,
It just
guys.
says Cactus Jack on it.
You get to dip it in barbecue sauce too. You get to dip your
If you
fries in
dip your
barbecue sauce.
fries, you need to fucking cut
Yo,
your
the
balls
spicy
off.
nuggets though.
Oh, those are fire, bro. I
Wait,
tried them the
McDonald's
other
has
day.
spicy nugs.
Yeah,
They're
McDonald's
spicy
got
nugs.
that.
September. They
Are they
had
new?
it.
The Trump
Yeah.
nugget.
They're
Trump.
fucking fire.
The
I
blunt
just
nugget.
can't look at that nugget they had advertised without thinking about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
How
Is that on
good are the
purpose?
how good are the spicy nugs for McDonald's?
Nah, they're good.
They're spicier than Wendy's spicy nugs.
Yo,
I
really?
haven't had Wendy's spicy nugs
Yeah.
either.
Wendy's ones are pretty good.
I
though.
really love Chick-fil-A nuggets, dude. They're so good, especially with the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A's. I'm still waiting for the Chick-fil-A to be made in my states. Like they're taking their sweet ass time.
To be
I
made where?
haven't eaten it since Patrick Casey declared a fatwa
In my
on them
state.
for sucking Lecrae's toes or whatever.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care what the president of Chick-fil-A does. He can kiss black people feet all day. I don't give a crap. The food's still good.
Yeah, that shit doesn't even.
And they also hate gays, so I mean,
I heard they took that back too.
nah, that's I think it's fake.
Yeah.
That's
Save
still
your face.
eating the gays.
Something about like them donating to like gay shit or something. I don't know. It's just people trying to stir the pot, you know.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
just how
also
the
they
media
have
is.
to. If you're a company, you have to donate to gay shit. Otherwise, you'll get canceled anyway. So They're just
Yeah, so
playing
like
the game.
yeah, so like officially the company does not hate gays, but the
Yeah.
people themselves in the company they all donate to
Yeah, isn't it privately owned, right?
yeah.
It's not publicly traded, so like the people that own it can donate to whatever they want.
Yeah, you have to like kill a gay to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right. I'm in.
I'm trying to buy a Chick-fil-A franchise. So here they pay for fronting a lot of the operations involved.
The ops. Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
best McDonald's dipping sauce?
What is the what?
Szechuan sauce?
No,
yeah, the
I haven't-
Szechuan-
do they have that? They don't have that, dude. DoorDash doesn't have that.
That's not the dipping. That's not the. I usually get sweet and sour for my dipping sauce there.
Meme sauce.
Facts, that is a classic. Yeah, no meme sauce, unfortunately.
Szechuan, yeah.
Yeah, no Rick and Morty sauce anymore. They ran out.
Apparently that kid was in. I mean, that was just a prank, I guess. But
Yeah, he was joking. He was being ironic, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed
Right.
to accost minimum wage workers in public as long as you're being ironic.
That's what Epstein said when he was raping those kids. He's like, "I'm being ironic. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, that's true. He's
Same
not
with Bill.
grooming. Kind of based.
I mean, that's kind of how the Netflix got away with cuties.
Yeah, they
Oh my
just they
Lord.
said we're trying to
Oh, it's a
actually-
critique. It's a critique on the
It's-
exploitation of children.
It's
Now
cinematic. Yeah, dude. I'll be honest.
Now
I
let's-
watched
now
like
let's-
10 seconds of like a
Oh.
review that showed clips of that movie, and I wanted to fucking vomit, and I never want to see anything else from that.
Yeah, I
Anybody
heard.
that-
I read the Twitter thread.
Yeah, no, I saw the IMDb description of like what happens in the film, and that was like I wanted to fucking throw up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just absolute degeneracy. I mean, obviously, like that shit happens today. Yeah, but you need to make a movie about
Yeah,
it.
I don't need to fucking see it. Like I know it happens. That's the whole
Carter-
We
point.
should be hanging the people responsible.
Did anyone else see
for why
Carter's
this is
tweet?
the thing.
What'd he say?
He said 7 hours ago before the battery day thing, someone just spent $473,000
Yeah.
on Tesla 925, 500 calls, do with that as you will. And 11 minutes ago, he says, well, looks like someone lost $473,000.
Wow.
Hell.
Oh my god.
$500. Yeah.
God.
That's fucked, dude.
I hope that guy's got a lot of money. 'Cause that's a lot of money to lose in a day.
To lose in less than a day, dude jumps in at market close to put in 48K, 480K, 82K. That's insane. Like what?
It was that Barstool guy.
Dave Portnoy.
It was
Yeah.
the press. Yeah, he asked his rabbi for a donation. Fucking. threw it in.
Hey, did Netflix say anything about that fucking an octopus documentary?
What?
I saw that. Yeah. A man falls in love with an octopus.
What the fuck?
Dog.
It won,
Yeah.
didn't it win some award or something too?
Yeah, they all do.
Bro.
All
Done.
these fucking degenerate movies. Wow, so groundbreaking. I think they literally say it's like, wow, subversive. It's like,
I've
wow.
never considered
Blatant.
fucking an octopus. Wow.
It's like, wow, this movie is so subversive. It's like, you guys really just don't care anymore, do you? You're just gonna say it? Like,
Anything weird
Next-
or gay just passes off as just, oh my god, it's groundbreaking. You just wouldn't
10
get
years
it.
from now, they're literally gonna be like, oh, this is great because it could easy to control the goys with. Like, this is completely just mask off.
What's that movie with Joaquin Phoenix? She?
Her.
Her?
Joker.
Her?
Not she, it's
Joker.
her.
Joker 2019.
you got
That's fun.
you were close. You're close. It's her.
Both those movies are pretty similar. They both deal with fake girlfriends.
I gotta be honest. That
Yeah.
I watched that movie in film class in college, and like it was the most awkward fucking shit ever
Bruh.
because it has the fucking. Is it Scarlett Johansson? Isn't it right?
She's the
Yeah,
the
she was
voice
the one
of
that
the
was-
robot.
There was a
Correct,
fucking-
yes.
Yeah, there was a fucking scene where she was moaning like really fucking loud. Then the
Yeah.
classroom over, the teacher comes in. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Oh!
Yeah, no, it was awkward as fuck. Like, why did we have to watch that in class, bro?
To get you horny, to get you
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
lowering
worked.
your standards for an art hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hits with him with a black robot, no? With
I
one
want
another
you to
one.
have sex with the black cube. That's it.
Yeah. They want you to fuck your iPhone. That's what it is.
So the dude's literally fapping to his phone. That's like the notorious like part to it all. Is just like he's totally disconnected.
He gets
from
cucked by
reality.
another phone too.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
He gets
Yeah,
cucked by the phone at the end. It's
Yeah,
like,
the
oh, I'm
phone
Richard
was-
Dawkins or something.
No, the phone was
Wow.
like fucking everybody else too. So it wasn't like wasn't
It's just
even
that even the woman AI is a fucking whore. Like,
exactly like her body count was like millions because she was like the same AI for everybody else.
So fucking gross, man. I can't believe this is what's considered modern cinema. Can we just go
Yeah,
back
it
to
was-
Drive, please?
Yeah,
Can we go
just
back
like
to
me.
I don't know. The guy from
white
Drive
people
was a
dressing
big
up as
time
black
simp too.
people?
True, but at least he kicked ass. I don't see a lot of simps these
I
days
really
kicking
liked
ass.
Blade Runner 2049. I thought that was great.
I haven't
That's
seen 2049, sadly. Didn't get to see it. Cause when
li-
it came out, I hadn't watched the original Blade Runner yet. So I
Oh,
was
you
like,
don't
"Nah,
need to
that."
actually watch the original.
Yeah,
I
that's
actually
true.
did watch Blade Runner
Right, yeah.
before the new one came out, and I didn't even really like.
I
I mean, I
love-
might
I
be
love
hated
that
by
movie.
everybody, but I didn't really like the original Blade Runner. I thought it was boring.
I
It
hear
is
that.
pretty boring. It's
And-
it's
And
you know
I'm like a big like sci-fi fan. I love all that shit, and it was literally the pacing was just fucking awful.
it's
I'm
from
like,
a
to the
different
fucking
time.
point.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
also because the original cut of the movie it butchers the movie, and
Yeah,
then they had to recut it again afterwards.
yeah, with the fucking unicorn and all that shit. I thought that was just
Yeah.
lame. Like
Yeah,
the
it's really
whole
weird.
intrigue of the movie is like whether or not he's like a replicant. It's like I don't fucking care, dude. Like
Yeah, no, I was a little
boring.
Yeah. I did like it though; it was interesting.
Yeah.
I liked the aesthetic of the movie, and
Yeah, 2049 was a lot better though. The plot actually made sense, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
So it was essentially like a revamp of a
Yeah.
concept in the same universe, except better and just faster
It was
pace.
just better. It was the pacing was a lot better. Yeah, things happened in the movie.
I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah, we might have to watch that Finance Friday or something. Who knows?
True.
We haven't
Mhm.
watched a movie together in a minute since Wolf of Wall Street. I'm still trying to find other shit since I don't know, that Hard Boiled. That's a hard act to follow.
That was a good
That was
movie.
great.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
great.
movie.
When
I
was
don't think
that
I've
made?
seen the whole thing the way through. I've watched like a millions of clips from it though. So
It's a Chine movie from like the 80s or 90s or something, but it's very kick-ass if you haven't seen
I'm
it.
trying to think.
oh no,
It's
I was
all
talking
on
about Wolf of
YouTube.
Wall Street. I haven't seen.
Oh,
the
Wolf
thing.
on Wall Street.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bruh. Wow.
that's like the finance chat Bible, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta read that.
No, I know.
You gotta read all that.
I've seen
Yeah,
all the
I've tried
clips.
it.
I can quote. I've seen every GIF of the movie, so I know what happens. So
I just remember we were watching it and like he was like talking about the stocks, and I'm like more interested in that than I am in the movie since I've seen the
Yeah.
movie before. I was like, keep going, my man. Don't stop.
Yeah, when
Keep
he's
talking.
like, is any of this legal? Of course not. And I
Of
know
course
you
not.
don't care to hear more about it. And we're all like, we want to hear all that.
Oh, go on, go on.
I'm taking notes as you speak. Oh, we
Mark
should
Cuban
watch
writing the GIF.
fuck, what's that movie? What's that movie where the dude head explodes in like the first minute?
Scanners.
Yeah,
Scanners.
we should watch Scanners. That movie's
What is
fucking
that?
great.
I've never
So the
seen
dude
it.
that
I've only seen the
explodes.
GIF of the guys that exploded.
It's like a movie
You
where
might
it's
throw
like
up, dude.
psychics and it's like there's these psychics in society and they're like
Wow.
undesirables or they're like mental patients and they have like psychic abilities.
Wow, he's
Yeah,
just
I'll have
like
to watch
me.
that.
Wait, where's Drip Pilled hiding? What's his Where's he hiding?
He's in
We'll
the.
find you, Drip.
He's right here. GRK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he subtle dig there. I heard that.
Yo, someone needs to put that movie on. That sounds pretty lit. I'm gonna have to watch that together sometime.
Is that See if
They're
it's on
like
YouTube.
they're like telekinetic guys that they have competitions where they
psyop you,
fight each other psychologically or something like that. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's like one guy it's like he's trying to like have like a war. It's like kind of like X-Men where it's like the mutants are trying to have like a revolution and like the humans are like, yo, we need it. They have like one guy and it's like
So there's
it's
like
a question of whether or
factions.
not it's like a question of whether or not this guy is like actually gonna be like helpful or not. He's like insane, so it's like kind of interesting.
Yeah, there's the whole movie is on YouTube actually.
Yo, okay, then that's happening
shit.
soon.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
send me a
so,
link.
yeah.
We can use SciTube and use that instead of chancing low frame rate on Discord.
I've sworn off all Hollywood movies, dude. Like the new movies, the last movie I saw in theaters was Avengers Part 2, and that was like just because I wanted to
I didn't even see part 2. I saw
Yeah.
part 1 in theaters. I didn't even see part 2.
I skipped Part 1 and I just saw Part 2 because I was like,
Damn.
because I did they did that same thing with fucking Harry Potter where they split the last one into 2 parts.
Part 1 was actually good, dude. It fucking Thanos just wins, and it's like, yo, this is lit. All
I
the
guess
heroes are dead.
I guess I held out for like watching the shittier version because everybody said Part 1 was better than Part 2, but
I didn't
I
expect
just-
to have to see Black Panther die twice in my life.
True.
He dies in the movie, comes
and
back,
dies in real
dies
life
again.
Oh my gosh, the fact
Gets
that
ass
like
cancer,
that clip of
that's
him
the
is like,
funniest.
as you can see, I am not dead.
As you can
And
see,
then-
I am dead.
Dead. Yeah, and then they edited it and they just edit out the word where he says not. It's like the
Yeah.
easiest shit ever.
That's why the right wing is such better at memeing. It's like our
Dude, it's literally all I have to do is edit one word out of a clip and then it's like the funniest shit ever.
I am dead.
I am dead. I am dead. That's just so funny.
Thank you for the link, Mr. R. We're definitely gonna have to schedule a time to watch that.
Scanners
Maybe
are fucking
I don't know, maybe Friday or something. We'll see. I've been pretty busy with school.
Yeah, I
The
got
bad
you.
part about that first clip being like leaked is because it's like it kind of ruins that first scene, but like that the whole movie is so good. Cause like it's like, oh, what's going on? Like who's scanning who? It's like yeah. I don't
Who's
know. Can't ruin it, but
has anyone
it's
here
good.
seen Dune?
Yeah, the original?
Ooh.
Yes, the original.
Isn't there a new
Yeah.
one coming out that everybody's all
I
freaked
refuse
out
to
read
watch
that
the
book.
new trailer, dude.
See the
Ugh.
new one.
I
I
haven't
hear
seen
they're
it.
going full on pause on that one.
Yeah, I
full
didn't
on.
even
At
watch
least-
the trailer.
I saw the trailer and the visuals looked decent. That was probably the only thing I could say. I didn't know. I don't know about the details of that series, but at least didn't look like shitty. You know?
You should know things nowadays is not left untouched. You know, Star Wars, they went full on
I know.
pause with that. You know, literally anything nowadays in modern cinema is just going to be beyond paused, going to have another layer of social justice, you know, all sorts of shit, just trying to pull down the original concept and a modern take. And to be honest, can we just go back and just like try to capture the earlier eras that weren't gay as hell?
I just miss. It's just like it's just like with Disney, bro. It's like
Yeah, Mulan looked like shit. It looked
all of
like
those movies
shit.
look like shit. Every live action Disney I ever watched was like nowhere near as good as the original. It's like, bro, why even bother?
To be
paying
honest,
attention
I'm totally over all mass entertainment, all the movies, all the
Yeah, that's what I'm
sports,
talking about,
especially the
dude.
sports.
I don't watch. I've never watched
I'm
sports
totally.
ever.
I have no interest in sports at all now.
I only do it to like kind of like show like my normie friends and like drink, but like I barely.
Yeah,
pay attention.
sure.
I don't get invested.
Yeah, I
That's
just
the
play
only way I
games.
can-
I just play games. That's it.
Even my normie friends are fucking liberal cucks, and I can't even deal with them anymore. I'm losing my- They're like, dude, Hitler was trying to rule the world. I'm like, you niggas really are
You-
dumb, aren't you?
Whoa! You have friends? What?
I know, right? I'm surprised myself with that one. Surprised
Yeah,
I kept
no.
them with
That's
it.
the
Hey,
easy part. You can politically agree with everybody if you don't have any friends. So that's the move.
I literally just said the N word in front of all my friends until I weeded out all the libtards.
I still say it, even though they get mad at me. I'll say it. I was like, nigga or nigger. It's like, so they're like, what? I'm like, nah.
Whoa!
I'll throw
That's
in,
definitely
like,
effective.
Ike too, every once in a while. I use Palestine to try to red pill these hitters. Kind of works.
Well, now this episode's not going on YouTube.
Boy, Vay,
I'm
shut
just
it
joking.
down.
This is like towards the end. I bet they only watched like 5 minutes in, and they're like, "Oh, hate speech. Time to suspend their actions, their ability to upload and stream." That felt like forever for me. 7 fucking days.
We didn't really we didn't finance.
I'm not even a big account. That's still what I don't understand. Someone must have. I don't know. Someone salty with us.
You're
must
flagged.
Someone salty must. Oh well, I can't help that. I kind of uploaded a pretty spicy meme a couple of months ago, so no doubt they got one guy on my account who has to watch all my shit.
I think there's probably a bot too for some of it, like
Jannies, man.
Fuck the
Jannies. They do that shit
Jannies.
for free. Clean up my
Fuck
shit for
Jannies.
free. I still love that photo. The dude
Sneed.
just like picking up his leg and just shitting.
Oh, the frog, the groiper, and then the
Yeah, the
Janny.
the
Who has
groiper
that?
shitting
I
on the
need to see that. That was going around like last week when everybody's like, "Fuck optics," and the groiper just shitting.
We need a finance
Yeah.
Sneed cat.
Yeah,
Need
who
finance
has that
cat to
picture?
become Sneed cat.
I need that picture, bro. Who has it?
I don't have
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We'll
but I
put it
don't
in the
have
GC. We could use that for another video.
That was the cover, yeah.
Yeah, whoever has the most clout, tweet. Who has the picture of the groiper shitting his pants? just shitting
on the tile floor.
Shitting on the floor.
Shitting on
and
the
then
floor.
That's what
and
we
then
need. We
Janny-
need Mr. R's Avi that he got fucking. They took it down. They told you to change it, or what did they do?
Dude, I think that was Campbot that made me do that, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess it was because I was pissing my pants, and it told me to delete it. Who has the?
We're gonna need a groiper pissing his pants.
No,
Shitting
it's the
on
groiper.
the
Like, no,
floor.
he lifts up one leg and
He's
shits
shitting on the
and
floor.
then
Shitting on the floor.
And there's a Janny cleaning it up. It was going around last week.
Yeah, when Nick was like, "No more,
No more,
no more Sonic
no more
rads.
Sonic rads.
No more Chibin Peter Griffin rads." Which I love. He gets mad at them, like quote unquote counter signaling, but like I kind of like that trolling.
Dude,
So,
it's, it's
Make
the
Arian- I like
gayest
Arian.
shit ever.
When Voulier Dumond, the French guy,
Yeah.
everyone was shitting on him after
I was
he
like,
blocked
"Bruh."
Nick by
French
accident.
people. Fucking retard.
I'm ashamed that I have
So
some French
true.
in me. It
But
makes
get-
me want to fucking die. I hate having.
Nick
some
is really
French in me.
scared of a Chibin rad.
Nigga,
Couldn't
they
be
already
me.
think you're a white supremacist. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. He's not even white, so I don't know why he's worried about it.
Optics, bro. Optics.
Optics, bro.
I just let my dog shit in the neighbor's yard and didn't clean it up. Time is money. Time is money, dude.
Dude, true.
I remember
Yeah,
one
see,
time I did
the
that.
Shit, the
I-
shit will go back into the ground, but you can't, like, your neighbor's still gonna be poor, so.
Exactly.
The shit will go away, but.
I remember when I was a kid, I was walking my dog, and my dog just shit on this old man's yard, and he fucking chased me. he was like, "You're gonna pick that up." I just ran off.
I mean, how fast can an old man sprint anyway?
Exactly. He didn't even walk further down the sidewalk than the shit. Really, he's probably just thinking, "Fuck, another shit to pick up." Time to get the paper bag. How long have we been recording? We're almost at the hour
over
mark,
an hour,
so
yeah.
I think we're gonna call it here for this episode. And we stopped talking about Tesla like 20 minutes. in.
That was the Tesla edition,
It
yeah.
was just that
Specifically
uninteresting.
Tesla.
Sell Tesla. Don't hold Tesla.
Yeah. Do not.
Fuck that stuff. Just shit.
Well, I was thinking, sell the news, but I mean, it didn't really jump at all.
Found it.
didn't-
Let's go.
No, it never jumps with the
Where
news.
is it? Did they tweet it?
The
It's
the
in the
news
back
always
of the
makes it
post.
crash because everybody sells the news. So
Yeah,
what
true.
is it?
why would you? I mean, And just look at the financials. I mean, just look at the. It's crazy to hold Tesla. I mean, sure, it's going up, but they don't have the revenue to support that. I mean, it's fucking stupid. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I
That's
don't know.
the Janie from Arthur, dude.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm the boomer in the room. Okay, take my word for it. It doesn't make any
Dude,
sense.
why the fuck? I didn't understand. Everybody was downvoting. Like I said, my dad got in at 577. Why was everybody downvoting? I don't get it.
Niggas just be downvoting because they can. That's how it works.
Why? I mean, I'm not trying to like, fuck with anybody's bag. That's just-
They downvote because you had the anime avatar, dude. That's it.
Oh, niggas really not. With
You
it.
have to be
Okay.
you have to be keck like me to get the laughing emoji. All right, I'm ending this. I'm
Anime
ending this. So
avatars are more oppressed than Jews
God.
in the Holocaust. And tweet.
Very true.
okay, I'm ending this episode. Now we can say the end.